Montgomery Ward was founded in 1872 by Aaron Montgomery Ward. At that time, Montgomery Ward wasn't an actual store, it was actually a mail order catalog. And it was for the farmers to purchase things because each way was a lot of miles for farmers. At that time, automobiles were invented at the time, so it was by horse and buggy you would have to go. Each way would be a couple days, and that was a lot for farmers. They didn't have a lot of days to shop, and a lot of the major cities were hundreds of miles away. So Aaron Montgomery Ward started the Montgomery Ward catalog business in 1872, but it wasn't until the early 1900s or late 1800s, early 1900s when he started the actual Montgomery Ward store. Sears was their main competition at the time. No other store really was really competitor besides Sears. Montgomery Ward was in small towns until the 60s and 70s when shopping malls were starting to become a thing. When shopping malls started to become a thing, Montgomery Wards started to go into shopping malls where most of the time they would just be called wards instead of Montgomery Ward, just wards. Many malls had Montgomery Ward and Sears in the same mall. Kind of like Walmart and Target is today. Sears and Montgomery Ward were both competitors. Most of the Montgomery Ward stores closed in 1997, with the last stores closing in 2001. Montgomery Ward was much like Sears, if you would say, but it was kind of like Target and Walmart are today, where they're both competitors. So it was kind of like Sears, but it was better, I guess. A lot of people told me. Montgomery Ward still has a online website, but it's not the same Montgomery Ward. It's actually owned by Fingerhut, I believe, and it's just they took the name. It's not the original Montgomery Ward company. It's actually Fingerhut, but they took the name.